Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a new episode of Eve Echoes. Today we are going to talk about the Eve Echoes monetization ecosystem, the impact on the players, and the impact of the players on the ecosystem itself. More precisely, why it is important to support the developers. Before we continue, please throw in a like and a subscribe if you like what we're doing here on the channel, and tap that bell to get updates on future Eve Echoes content. Also, you can help support my work and help keeping the channel alive for just $2, link in the description. Also, for our next episode we will be doing another ship tree review, so let me know in the comments which of the remaining empires would you like to see, Caldari, Amarr or Minmatar. Okay, so on with our subject. To start off properly, let's understand what monetization means and what is its purpose here. Monetization is, broadly speaking, the process of converting something into money. In the case of our game, various electronic currencies into revenue for the company. Let's take a look at the shops and see how this applies here. We have a gift back section, which is actually offering bundles at discounted prices. The pilot service section offers individual items such as Basic Omega, the lowest grade of Omega for just $5, the Standard Omega, and the Mega Combo Basic and Standard, since they stack up, for the price of $15. And the Cognitive Neuroscience chips to gain a permanent boost in skill point training. These can only be bought once. We also have skin sections split into ship classes, and of course, the last but not least, the Aurum section that allows you to buy this currency. Bottom line, we have Plex, we have Aurum, and Aurum turns into Plex 1-to-1 ratio. We can say any item in the game can be converted to ISK, and ISK has direct translation to Plex, which means real money equivalent. This means any Plex bought and placed on the market directly affects the in-game economy, and in terms of inflation and deflation, and of course all associated direct consequences. So anyone buying stuff and putting it on the market has a direct effect on all of the other players. It's the sandbox effect. But why is it so important to use the shops? Well, we all know company generate a revenue, and that minus the operating costs and expenses, well, salaries, bills, etc., equals profit. Some of you may think, oh well, it's free to play, I'm not going to give them a dime. Well, that is just plain thinking it all wrong. I've been a software engineer for 10 years and I've worked even at Electronic Arts. Yeah, so let's understand why a one-time buy game makes sense if you make a yearly iteration. Take FIFA for example. You pay, you buy, that's it. Okay, we can ignore the packs and loot boxes because in some countries those have been banned by the regulation committees on gambling. The bugs are there, and the profit is sometimes turned into innovations after several iterations, but most of the time it's not, and players get frustrated over bugs that happened X years ago and are still present in the current state of the game, in the current iteration. And if at any given point in time the franchise turns out not to be profitable anymore, that's it. End of story of life cycle, and the life cycle gets basically put to an end. Now, free-to-play games such as Eve Echoes, that's another thing, especially since it's an MMO and the devs are supposed to bring new content all the time. And since the game is supposed to run for an indefinite amount of time, a big chunk of the profit is mostly all the time being reinvested into various assets, such as new development teams for new features to keep content new and fresh, new server infrastructure to keep up with the growing player base, new costs, new bills, new expenses that just keep piling up. Drawing a line, I'm not here to advertise for you to start investing or contribute to the profit margin for any given company, but I am interested in advertising a clean and healthy ecosystem for us, and that if you want to be a part of something big, every once in a while a $5 Omega clone can really help support the developers. Keeping the game alive, of course, keeping the ecosystem healthy, and not to mention all that comes back tenfold through content, features, events, and expansions for us players to enjoy. So let's make this sandbox our own and work together for a brighter future, because Eve Echoes is a game of a scale we've been wanting for a while now. It's here. Dave made it. We have made it, and basically I encourage you all to be a part of this beautiful thing. Report bugs, report exploits, report bots, be active, be proactive, help support the developers in any way, and keep our game safe and healthy. That's it from my side. Thank you guys for watching. A very, very big shout out to my channel supporters. I'll see you guys next time. Don't forget about leaving a comment below in regards to what should we have our next video for the ship tree review, either Caldari, Amarr, or Minmatar. Fly safe, guys. Cheers.